we welcome Todd Delk, who will present a pitch for a pint.
Here's my pitch for a pint. Now, when I talk about pitch, I'm not talking about a sales pitch. I'm talking about the English pitch, the soccer field. How many sports fans do we have in here? By show of hands. Sports fans? How many of you like soccer? All right, I'm not talking to you. How many of you all like beer? Yes, I love it, I love it. Well, for me, I am a soccer addict. I've played soccer since I was in 2nd grade. You can see the wonderful pictures up here of me in about 4th grade, traveling soccer team, high school, horrible picture. And while I took a little break during college because I suck and I'm not that great at soccer, I did start a company team, but I went off to grad school. I came back to Raleigh and I found this thing called digital cable, had this channel called Fox Soccer Channel. Well, I had never gotten to watch professional soccer in my life. Now I got this great broadcast that now brings English and Italian and French and all this soccer to me. I can watch totally random teams like Birmingham and Bolton. I got so excited about it. Easter 2007, I go over to England, spend all Easter weekend watching soccer. 4 games, 5 days. I get to go to Manchester United to Old Trafford and see Manchester United whip up on Roma, 7-1, unheard of. This is soccer. You don't get high scores. I became absolutely addicted now, not just playing soccer, but watching soccer. Huge Manchester United fan now. Came home, started watching it every weekend, got to know what's the score. First thing I do when I get on the computer is check ESPN SoccerNet, ManchesterUnited.com. I'm total convert. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, there's got to be other people around here that's this way. You know, we got to have some expatriates or something that, you know, this is a picture from like 4 o'clock in the morning after that game. We're still in the pub, like singing and all that sort of stuff. These are all American fans except for this one Manchester City fan who sucks. But other than that, you know, how do I do that? So I started looking around in downtown and around Raleigh. Couldn't find anything, but figured, hey, what's the one thing that brings soccer fans together? Beer, exactly. So started looking around, started going to pubs, found a couple people here and there that casually watch soccer, were there everywhere in the weekends every once in a while, but you know, 2 or 3 people that you see at the pub the same time every week, you know, not too great. So I started a meetup group, Triangle people. No idea how this thing's going to go, but, you know, basically figured out, let's try it once a weekend. We'll try to get some people together, see how it goes, you know, hit a couple pubs, see who is out there that actually likes soccer. Well, I found out that 260 members later, in about 2 years, we got a whole bunch of soccer fans in this area. We got British expatriates. We've got people from, you know, Afrikaners. We have, you know, Central Americans. We have people all over the Triangle. We've got girls that like soccer. Amazing. Awesome. And it's so passionate about it. Like, I'll just give you one example. This past May, it was the final weekend of the EPL soccer season. The championships comes down to the last 2 minutes of the last game. There are 2 teams playing at the same time. When the one team scored, we're at London Bridge Pub over on Martin. I had people tell me they heard us 2 blocks away. That's how much it is. So the lessons learned is if you have something you're passionate about, put together something, whether it's SparkCon, a meetup, anything, and you will find people that are also passionate about it. What are you doing for your passion? How can you make this happen? For me, like I said, it was beer. So I took it to the next level. We actually started putting together a trip. We all went up to Washington, D.C. Last summer, went to see everything. You could see quite international crowd. Barcelona, Manchester. Manchester won, thank you. Woo-hoo. If only we'd won at the game before, we'd have had a trophy, but who cares? So how do I take it beyond these people that I've meet up? Well, actually, there's this thing called the free beer movement. And basically the idea is we're trying to get more people to like American soccer and be more knowledgeable about it so that we could be one of the better sports and more represented in the world's game. Basic idea, beer plus soccer equals good. Let me demonstrate. Who doesn't like soccer here? She does. Here's a beer. Push it that way. Good demonstration, huh? Now, sometime you got to come watch a game with me. That's the one strings attached. So the idea is, who else doesn't like soccer? There you go. The whole idea is that we're trying to make people more educated. You can see the Twitter campaigns from UEFA that's been going on right now on ESPN. We don't want this. We want people to be passionate about it, to know what the sport is, to know it's not boring, to care. So sports fans, if you don't like soccer, here's a reason you should care. It's always soccer season! Always! Whether it's EPL, the international leagues, there's always a tournament going on. You always are going to be able to watch soccer. There's no off season. You don't have to worry about it. I'll give you a few other ones, but now for the non-sports people. Ladies, gays. Here's our people in sports up here in their uniforms. Here's soccer. Here's a famous free beer movement. The captain of the American soccer team in South Africa sharing his beer and talking about soccer with the ex-president of the United States. Who needs a beer? Who doesn't like soccer? There you go. Y'all are all of age, right? Right. Okay. So, beyond tonight, here's my offer from the free beer movement. We just finished the semifinals of the European tournament. It's the second biggest tournament other than the World Cup. The championship game really didn't show up on the slide, but it is on Sunday, 2:30 p.m. Come out to London Bridge Pub. We will find someone to buy you a beer, and we will explain soccer to you. Thanks to London Bridge Pub for helping out with this, VAE PechaKucha Raleigh. Here's where you can get more information. Thank you very much.